me something new that's not Sven?
I was gonna call the void. This is
sick.
typically
Why?
this is what,
Which is, if they get a good laning phase here, this is going to feel like a clunky lineup for 9 Pandas.
Yeah, I mean, you called it very early on, Roger. Jeez, that was a lot of blood grenades.
Going to run you over. They don't care. They draft and play to win in those late game scenarios. That's why I feel like the void does kind of work for them. Especially if your early game goes well. You're just taking it to Saberlight. Any more bashes? Oh, he doesn't have bash. Time dilation.
Grid is actually going to be the one to die first, and I think Ataris could probably pick up a second kill at Saberlight. Double kill for him. Okay, so no blast back in there from Crit. Is Kiyotaka might still die. See whether or not Abed wants to make that commitment. He does. Makes a long jump into tower range. Got to be careful with the rotations coming in now. So Sports jumps just ahead of that Impale, and Roger actually get the pullback in with the Hurricane use there from Fly, and Abed pulls him back in again to his doom. 2-2 now, with Shopify being able to take an early lead thanks to a nice rotation.
Right place, right time. That is the name of the support game, and Abed's going to get rewarded with an Arcane Rune here.
Oh, that Arcane Rune, he's going to put it to use. He's going to go for the Roger kill. Spike Carapace, level 1. It's a momentary pause for Abed, who's currently rampaging through this mid lane, looking to be able to pick up a third kill. Plenty of mana to do it, too. Should be able to get it, as Kiyotaka cannot stop Abed at this point. Already destroying this game and putting Shopify in a very good spot for the series opener.
Coddle Storm. It punishes you really hard the second you give any type of opening. Abed's just going for the full 4-man wipe here.
He really is.
Why not? He's going to get it.
He's going to get the pullback as the surge goes out.
God damn. Ooh. Show some mercy. They're not even going to pass him a healing Lotus.
Oh, the 7-minute experience rune. Okay, the Wisdom rune is going to be taken by Roger, but now he's going to die again. Spike Carapace cannot limp back to his tier 2 tower.
I mean, that does kind of work. He's going to connect the tide behind. Ravage is available if he wants to skill it. Kiyotaka, you have 1500 HP.
Toss back the Tide Hunter. Does manage to get the 2-man avalanche. A lot of heroes are coming in here. Ramses is going to show up. He's got his Chronosphere. Don't think they need it for the Saberlight kill. That's going to be easy to collect. So
the game for 9 Pandas looking for a 10-minute rune. It's a regen.
The perfect rune for Abed after getting an Arcane Rune. They do.
Was not playing on that rune. Maybe looking to top as well. I mean, this is the part of the game where it should be scary for Abed to go in these fights.
Nice toss back. This kill is not the easiest to get, but a whole lot easier when you finally have Mystic Flare. So
kills here. With this tiny blink, with a early Ancient Seal, level 3 already. This is what this smoke is designed to do, but they're just going to find Enchantress. Nice little Enchantress.
Don't need Mystic Flare for that kill. That is a freebie. Meanwhile, they had used the scan to spawn out where Arteezy was farming.
Roger's lurking on him.
And he is, but they're going for the kill on Ramses, so there's going to be no firepower behind that Nyx Assassin. In fact, Ramses is going to have to use the Chronosphere to save himself. Now, they do have the wall on Crit, so should be able to get this one kill as Abed is forced to be able to retreat here. He's got plenty of mana, so should be okay.
One does not simply gank Ramses.
Oh, we got him with the combo! Oh no, Abed!
And they feel very patient, I must say. Which is, I think, the position you want to be in. Even if it's not true.
You gotta feel like it's okay.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna beat this
hero.
No
pressure, sure.
You have to feel like you're gonna beat a late game, because I don't think you can out-tempo Medusa. I don't think anybody has shown that level of understanding of how to accelerate this patch yet, so it's gotta be in the late game.
Gonna go for Kiyotaka. Ignore Roger for now. This Tiny is becoming a menace, and they've got to be able to put it down, slow him down as much as possible, and they should get it pretty easily here. In fact, Saberlight shows up. After all, they're gonna spot him now. They can chase after him here. Miro is here to be able to help out, but the burst damage may be a bit too much. Vacuum pull back, but right before the jump away. Gets blasted over the side. They're trying to bring back Miro, but they've lost a bit of their damage. Roger's going to keep pace with them, and they got to be careful on Arteezy especially, or maybe Abed.
I don't think this is close enough
This
damage.
is going to be a very hard kill, Roger. I don't know why you thought you had the damage there, sir.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, Kiyotaka comes in from behind, though. Now, he might have just given up his life to get that kill, as he is surrounded by 4 Shopify heroes. He would have to pull off some sort of amazing avalanche toss back. I don't think is going to happen.
Now, is that worth it?
To kill Abed,
I feel like Tiny has had some success at this tournament, but not what he was having the previous patch.
Radiant's middle tower.
Roger getting some information. Kiyotaka's around. They've got the Chronosphere Mystic Flare combo. Now, that was not amazing damage, but the Nyx Assassin taking away all the mana onto the Medusa, and a beautiful vacuum. What a combo. Kiyotaka, one more toss for the air. Crit almost dying. Will die to the illusions here. Looks like Antari's going to be caught up, though. How did they do so much work there, but still not enough to be able to get the kills?
Just nothing there to clean him up. Ramses has to get out and played.
Chronosphere sets it up as well.
That said, Blink on Saberlight. They want to use Ravage.
Okay.
You get to use Ravage.
Really trying to put this Tide in his place, and they'll get him killed for sure, but it means Chronosphere's now on cooldown.
They're
Spotting Roger. You really don't want to get hit by that. There goes a bunch of his mana. Not enough for...
You need to refresh and keep manaing up the Medusa.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these Medusas feel very comfortable with sieging that high ground. Nice and early. They got the heroes behind them. Hitting with the Impale. Might be able to get the combo off here from Kiyotaka. That's going to do some damage to Abed. They got him with the silence as well. The damage is coming in, and it's just enough. The wall slowed him down, and they kicked away all of his mana. Roger is going to be hit by the Gush here. I mean, they're trying to make that play without Arteezy. Now that Arteezy's here, going back to it.
So you feel
I mean, I was watching S for Centaur before this tournament, so he fights. Later on, she gets like too much damage. It's probably too hard to ignore, but you can't burst her down. You're still negating so much of her presence in a team fight just by hitting her over and over again. Atari's is going to get bursted here.
That's an aggressive go solo on.
I wonder what his mana goes down to when he took it off. Oh, not quite enough by itself, but surely Kiyotaka can finish him. The Ochre Seal Totem. I'm beginning, like, this Dusa cannot...
to believe.
This Dusa can't put damage out in these fights.
It's going to be tough. This is your Age of Smoke.
All right, Stone Gaze goes off, vacuum, the two of them together. Just walk away, reset a little bit. They still have the opportunity to hit the Chronosphere. Blink forward, Ravage, hitting all these heroes in the back lines, and the Medusa took no damage. Tossed over into the Medusa, and Andrew's starting to lay out the damage. Ramses, though, is trying to deal with the Medusa. Already burned through her mana. A couple more hits, and they got her down.
Abed one's out. No bash.
No bash whatsoever. Oh. That was unlucky for Ramses right there, but either way.
Like, you find a little crit pickoff, that's 700 gold, but it's also a lot of space on the map. Look at bottom. Ramsey's pushing in this bottom lane the whole time. 9 Pandas might get jumped here.
Oh, hit him with the avalanche! Still, though, Abed might be able to survive, gets off his BKB. And thanks to the Ravage, they're going to be able to solve some heroes here.
There's no Faceless Void.
Great vacuum wall. Without the Faceless Void, they're a little bit limited on the damage, and Kiyotaka knows that. That's why he's trying to get away. Still has that Nullifier on him, is going to be pulled back by Abed.
Ramsey's up here now. Wants to try and turn the fight,
but so many heroes have already died. Ramsey's going to need a beautiful Chronosphere. Gets it on 2, going to be able to kill the support, but doesn't even think about going for the Dusa. Going to start backing away with his BKB, but is he going to be able to time walk out of this one? Goes to the low ground, but there's nowhere to run from.
Just too anxious on the trigger here from 9 Pandas.
Sure.
They got kicked from VP way back in the day.
Right. Kiyotaka, he's going to have to make a run for it here with this BKB. Now, the rest of his team is on the high ground here. They might be able to still play for this one. They don't have the Chronosphere, but they do have the vacuum wall, and it catches so many heroes. A really nice impale to follow it up as well. Arteezy down to half mana right now. Gets a little bumper there with the chakra, but now the rest of it gets burned out by Roger. Hit him with the assassinate. Now he's gone. Now with all the damage, it's just cleanup time.
Destroyed him at the end of that fight. Oh, this is going to be a dieback for crit as well. That overextension, they didn't even have Chrono.
There it is. Oh, come on, Kiyotaka. You got to tip him.
Give crit the return message here.
He's going to worry about getting this kill first. And I will be severely disappointed if he doesn't tip crit again.
Maybe he's out of tips.
Yeah, if they could get, stop one of these heroes, either Kiyotaka or Ramses, from getting any action in a team fight, they're going to go for Arteezy. Toss him back in,
Where the
up
hell is
high
he?
in the air, but is going to be burned down pretty damn quickly. Vacuum pull back in. The
alive.
Ravage trying to create some space. Force staff over to the side. Gets off a Manta. Gets off the Chakra. He heals up a bit.
turning.
BKB turning around. Now he's actually getting hexed up. He's dead. No way. They actually managed to bail out Arteezy after he was all but dead. I mean, he was left on like 10% mana.
What a hex timing from Abed. The right
Seriously.
time in the right place.
Did he pick that up mid-fight?
He just picked it up right before that engagement. And, I mean, you had a sick Orchid from Crit as well. Just making
they have
sure
a
that
gem
last
for
time
Rogers.
walk.
He's going to find out the hard way.
That is a huge turn for Shopify. Finally getting that counter initiation.
Abed. We'll find him eventually here. Taris.
They're just going to pick up the remainers. And look at the spawn for Roshan. Oh, Kiyotaka, what are you doing? Doing nothing. Getting the hell out. If you do not get enough done, you are getting turned around on.
Yeah.
And there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, there's no saves on the side of 9 Pandas.
It's very true.
Yeah, like the most you can do is some certain items. Got Glimmer Cape. They're going to straight up Ravage for this kill. Kiyotaka is more than worth it. Make sure he can't escape. And a big pickoff. 90 seconds.
Double damage on our Tor, minute 20 Aegis. Is this the
Kiyotaka
fight
coming in
we
from
want?
behind. Gets a very important kill.
He has
Crit
buyback,
instantly
though.
buying back, though. Nullifier
We got
BKB.
Stone Gaze.
Oh, he got hit. Immediate Orchid it up.
They need
Now
to
he's
bail
going to
him.
be psyched up. Ravage going down. They're throwing everything they have to kill
gotta
Ravage,
jump.
but he gets off the Time Walk. Now he can get off the Chronosphere. Oh,
Dude,
they
you
didn't
have
do
the
enough
damage.
damage, and now this Chronosphere
trees.
with the trees raining in. It's a problem. It's a big, big problem. Medusa losing out on a bunch of mana. They have all these illusions. They're keeping their distance, though, kiting her out as much as possible. They
got
killed two
punched.
big heroes. Ramsey's going for the crit. Does manage to get him with a dieback there.
Arteezy TPing out. No cancel.
TPing away? Okay, they ignored the Deuce a little bit too much, it seems.
They'll get the bigger prize, though, which is a dieback on Crit and a one-team fight. I mean, sure, you live with... He's not that squishy if he gets all the armor.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with Solar Crest Glimmer. Sage, a tanky Skyrath mage.
Okay, Kiyotaka has been gunning for a lot of these really aggressive moves. They do manage to get the vacuum impale combo.
the
Oh,
impale.
that looks so good. Is it enough, though? The Stone Gaze stalled up a lot of these things. Kiyotaka hitting another combo that finishes off that Enchantress.
There's so many
Vaporlight.
Medusa
There's so
illusions.
many illusions out right now. Somebody save this Medusa. No, trapped inside the Chronosphere. No saving Artur. And that is a hero with no buyback. They have to be able to punish Kiyotaka here. They have to get something out of this. Otherwise, they're trying to defend base without their carry.
How do you punish the 5,000 HP Rock? He is level 25. He has split shot modifiers. With that Mjolnir, with a Mindbreaker Silver Edge,
They
it's
get
a
him
lot
on the
more
low
damage.
ground. If they could be the initiators for once, it could be different. Blink forward, Saberlight, not fighting
broken.
anything. He's broken right now. He's going to be forced to use the Ravage soon. If he's not careful, he might just die without it. Throws out the Ravage now. It's a bunch of heroes, but the rest of Shopify have
They're
already
out.
retreated.
Not the fight they were looking for. I don't know where Saberlight was looking. Like, even if you...
It's going to happen. They're going to catch Crit as well. Kiyotaka, they know that Roshan's free, so they went hunting for more heroes.
There it is.
That could be the last laugh there for Kiyotaka.
We're approaching the 55-minute mark. The 55-minute timing. The third Roshan with Refresher Shard. That's double Chrono. Or is it double Vendetta? Give it to him.
It's not. It's definitely going
Give it to
double
him.
Chrono.
For the Reddit thread. Still
Force
looking
stab
for the
away.
pickoffs.
Another pickoff.
Very annoying.
I mean, they've
Try
got
and go for the
Bloodthorn
burst.
with Scythe. That is a lot of damage they can lay out in a very short amount of time. They've got to be
Oh,
able to
what a
stop this. They almost took down the Aegis, but it's not good enough. Now Ramsey's going to be able to hit that Chronosphere. That's going to be the tide.
Yes, no
Will
buy.
it be the Medusa? The AoE grab? It cannot stop Ramses, who will manage to bring down Arteezy, and that will
Not
be
close.
the end of the game.
It's not close. He didn't even need to use Aegis or Refresher Shard.
Yeah.
And the late game was here. Like, this is a matchup they have felt very comfortable with in the tournament. I think the one that, at least to me, has looked the best. Because these late game fights just doesn't feel like you can deal with the Chrono unless you have a hard save. And Shopify find out the hard way why 9 Pandas were willing to give him the Snake Lady here.
Maybe